You have defined your mindset and achieved emotional resilience. You know the 5 levels of leverage. But time, the most finite resource, remains the bottleneck. The millionaire does not have more hours in the day, they simply get disproportionate output from the hours they have. The average knowledge worker spends 80% of their day on low-leverage tasks, checking email, attending unnecessary meetings, or shallow work that can be automated or delegated. If you spend 8 hours in the office and only 1 hour on tasks that genuinely multiply your wealth, your execution system is broken. This video is the final tactical blueprint: how to design a workweek that prioritizes deep work, the cognitive state that creates asymmetric results, and eliminates the shallow work that merely keeps you busy. This is the 5-hour deep work protocol, designed to free up 50% of your time to focus solely on high-leverage creation. The foundation of this system is the principle: performance over productivity. As we identified, productivity is doing more things, performance is doing the right things. Most systems focus on speed. We focus on leverage. Principle 1: the single highest leverage task, SHLT. At the end of your daily protocol, before you begin work, you must identify one task that, if completed successfully, would make all other tasks for the day easier or unnecessary. This is the SHLT. This task must have an exponential multiplier effect on your wealth, such as writing a key sales page, coding the next feature, or closing the highest value deal. Everything else is secondary. The first 2 hours of your workday must be exclusively dedicated to the SHLT. This is your creator's hour, where you are unreachable and untouchable. Principle 2: the two-list rule. To enforce the SHLT, you must operate with only 2 lists, the creation list and the containment list. The creation list contains only the 1 to 3 tasks that directly generate assets or revenue, high leverage. The containment list contains all the reactive, shallow work, emails, admin, scheduling, communication. Your schedule mandates that you only look at the containment list after the SHLT is 100% complete. This destroys the impulse to procrastinate with busy work. Principle 3: the 4-hour time audit. You must treat your time with the same rigor as your capital. For 4 weeks, you will track every 30 minutes of your workday and categorize it as deep work, creation, shallow work, containment, or waste, distraction. The goal is to prove, with data, that most of your day is spent on $10 per hour work, not $10,000 per hour work. Data is the ultimate truth in performance. Principle 4: batching communication, the asynchronous firewall. Communication is the single greatest thief of deep work. Your system must treat communication, email, Slack, SMS, as an asynchronous service, not a real-time command. Designate only 2 specific blocks per day for processing communication, e.g., 11 a.m. and 4 p.m. During these blocks, you use the 2-sentence rule: respond to 90% of messages in 2 sentences or less. You are optimizing for clarity and speed, not endless conversation. The application of this protocol transforms your week from a linear commitment of 40 hours into a compounded asset. We call this the Wednesday wrap mindset. The goal is that by prioritizing high-leverage tasks from Monday through Wednesday morning, you have already created the output that secures the significant results for the week. Thursday and Friday become days for high-level strategy, networking, or, crucially, rest and creative downtime, which is itself a high-leverage activity. Principle 5: the elimination protocol, the stop-doing list. The biggest drain on your time is not what you do, but what you continue to do out of habit or obligation. Every week, review your 4-hour time audit and ask, which task, if permanently eliminated, would have the least negative impact on the bottom line? This could be a recurring meeting, a complex report that no one reads, or a client that requires high effort for low revenue. Eliminating one low-leverage activity is financially equivalent to successfully executing 2 high-leverage ones, because it frees up time and energy. Principle 6: the cost of interruption metric. Every time you stop deep work to check a notification, your prefrontal cortex takes an average of 23 minutes to fully refocus. This means that a single interruption costs you almost half an hour of productive time. To enforce the creator's hour, you must use physical and digital firewalls, a second computer for shallow work, physical signs on your door, and strict app limits. You must assign a monetary cost to every interruption, e.g., checking this email costs me $200 of deep work revenue. This psychological metric creates immediate discipline. Principle 7. Time as an asset, the block calendar. Your calendar is not a schedule of appointments, it is an asset allocation strategy. Time is allocated not to work, but to deep work, containment, recovery, and strategy. If a block is for deep work, no meeting, call, or email can violate that block. This creates boundaries that protect your highest value activity. This structured calendar is the physical manifestation of the dichotomy of control. You control the allocation of your time, regardless of external demands. Principle 8. The Performance Iteration Protocol. The difference between short-term success and sustained wealth is the continuous feedback loop. Every Friday afternoon, you must dedicate 30 minutes to reviewing your time audit data against your results metrics, revenue generated, assets created. Ask 3 questions. 1. Where did I violate my deep work blocks? 2. Was my chosen SHLT truly the highest leverage task? 3. What single element must be eliminated next week to free up more time? This process turns your performance data into predictable future success, ensuring you are not just working hard, but always working on the highest multiplier task. This is the closing loop of the high-performance professional. Final integration with the self-wealth protocol. This deep work protocol is the execution layer that makes the entire self-wealth system operational. Mindset V1 provides the clarity to choose the right SHLT. Daily protocol V2 provides the energy and focus, sleep, nutrition to sustain deep work. Leverage V3 provides the framework to identify which tasks have the highest return. Stoicism V4 provides the resilience to ignore the immediate, urgent noise, shallow work, in favor of the difficult, important work, deep work. The difference between the busy professional and the wealthy entrepreneur is not a 50-hour workweek versus a 60-hour workweek. It is the ability to operate at a state of hyper-leverage, where every hour of effort compounds into an asset. Click the video on screen now to revisit the first principle of this series, where we lay the foundation for this absolute clarity. Thank you for investing your most valuable asset, your attention, in this protocol. If this blueprint helped you transform your approach to time and productivity, subscribe to the Self-Wealth channel. Hit the like button and leave a comment below. What is the single biggest time waster you will eliminate this week? Until the next phase of the blueprint, the mind is now your fortress. Execute.